The evangelical world started making films with the idea that this is primarily a point of evangelism and secondarily a film. You need to get this message across as strongly and as forcefully as possible. So what happens when you do that is the moral urgency of your message. You could die at any time. That's part of the message of God's Not Dead. One person gets cancer randomly, another person gets hit by a car, and they're both atheists. They raise the moral stakes so high that there's no room for ambiguity. If they had ended where the professor was just sort of like reconsidering his worldview but wasn't completely convinced, that would have made the film a little less corny. But you can't have that ambiguity when the moral urgency is so high, and so the art is lost in the process. It sort of takes you out of the world when you feel like you're being preached at all the time.
I think we have to find ways for the abstract to become particular, ways for God to enter into our world that is still consistent with the world itself. Its science, its character development, the personalities in the stories, and those types of things. And I think Christian storytelling has just sort of had God show up and go, boom, I'm God. Oh, you're going through this character development? That doesn't work with what I'm doing. Boom, saved. Or this story arc doesn't work. Well, God's gonna Deus Ex Machina this. Like, there's not a wedding of time and eternity in these movies. God just shows up, and it makes no sense of the plot or the character development or artistically. But that doesn't matter because that's how a lot of people are seeing God.